What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Can get down to the garage, but I need a coffee. I'm not going to the garage without a coffee on a horrible day like this. Horrible day. It's not a horrible day. It's a good day actually. It's a good day. The weather is horrible. I shouldn't say it's a horrible day. I'm writing a question. I'm writing a question. It's a terrible third option I put on that poll. Oh well. That'll do us. Hey, brother. How are you, on? Gonna head down the garage soon, bro. Gonna head down the garage. Oh my gosh, I better make that a bit smaller. It's a bit much. It's a bit strong, eh? But yeah. I'm just gonna make a coffee. I know the garage could do with a bit of a tidy up. It's a horrible rainy day, so but otherwise I'm just gonna sit inside, right? So I've had a bit of chill since the last stream and that, and get back to work shortly. But yeah, I know I'll be a bit slack if I don't jump into gear, bro. So here we are. We're jumping into gear. I should probably take that dustpan and brush. I'll take that down to the garage as well. I think there is one down there, but actually no, that's sort of a better one for inside. There's a garage one somewhere. But yeah, I just want to have a little bit of a scurry around the garage. Probably going to pull that gearbox off as well. Since I sold that engine, I'm going to have to remove the gearbox off it. Oh, I did just boil. I have boiled the jug. I'm ahead of myself. The ADHD isn't winning today. Hey Joseph, how you going, man? What is good, my friend? What is going on? I'll put get a bit of extra caffeine in this coffee, the Maconics. I'm going to head down the garage. So we're doing a bit of a chores stream, a bit of a clean up, bit of a tidy up, get on top of stuff. Like I find I have to do that every little once, probably once a week at least, right? Have just a little scope, a dedicated, not a little clean up for 5 minutes, but like a dedicated whatever work and mess I've done. I'm getting better at like making less mess as I work, but I bet a hot chocolate in there wouldn't hurt, would it? I'll be cheeky. I'll reward myself a little bit. Just chilling, yeah, man. I saw a reel about that recently. Be like a lion, right? A male lion, right? He's not hunting all the time. He's not constantly trying to get things. He takes action when necessary. He's resting. He's recovering. He's enjoying a bit of sunbathing out in the desert, mate. Out in the plains of Africa or whatever, Who's got some good news to share with me? I don't know if my poll questions are too cheeky. Like I make a joke there, but I guess if people don't get my humour, I mean, No, we hit 400 subs this morning, so I do appreciate it, guys. We hit 400 subs. We were like 300 last week. So we're going to the moon, chat. So the next target, of course, is 500 subs. We're going to try and smash through to 500 subs pretty quick, hopefully. We were 300 last week. Nice new channel, going to the moon. So pull up a chair. Alright, I'm just getting a bit of a coffee and then I'm going to be down in the garage. Do some cleaning, organising, just, like exactly what I talk about on here, right? Like trying to just chip away at things, do that little bit extra. I'm not going to be running around like my ass is on fire. I'm just going to organise things a bit so, you know, there's some structure. No, I'm not here to send anybody any money, bro. Sorry, mate. I haven't got any money. Okay. That's interesting, John. That's interesting, mate. How are you going? How's everybody going? Yeah, this weather sucks. It's going to get a lot worse. The storm hasn't even really hit New Zealand yet. It's the very edge of it, so the rain's going to get a lot worse and stuff, but we'll get through it. We'll be alright. I believe. Just doesn't go well for the cabin build I'm doing. Doesn't look like a good thing for the cabin I'm building when it's half wrapped. The big storm coming. Yeah. Who's got some good news? Who's got something to talk about? I don't know. As always, we just sit here, we have a chat. We're just getting started. No votes on my poll. I got a poll you can vote on. But yeah, so if anybody has chores to do, now would be the time to, you know, you can stick me on your kitchen bench and do your dishes or whatever you got to do. I know it sucks. I don't want to do it either. But that's why I'm here. We'll do it together, mate. You and me. Bit by bit, a little bit of progress each day will move forward. That's the plan. But yeah, just usual chat. Usual chat. I'll be doing some cleaning, and if anybody wants to, you know, body double off some chores or whatever, I'm here, mate. So we're going to head down the garage in a minute. I'm going to have a scurry around. Hello, dog. Staying here for a bit, but I've just let you out. Before I went live, I always make sure I do. Like, you look at me like I don't. Make sure I close up these windows. Yep, we'll be down the garage in a minute. We'll go be productive. It's like I streamed this morning. I'm feeling real crap at the moment. I feel like that flu's still trying to get me. Eh? On your bed. On your bed. Hey, go, dude. Dude, no, on your bed. No, bed. Good boy. Stay. Hey, on your bed, please, Zed. Up. Go on, up. On your bed. Good boy. No, stay in here, bud. And you've got my tripod ready. We're on it. We're ready for our hike through the rain down to the garage. And the coffee. Got a coffee too. Hey, Bean, how are you, dude? Make sure you guys vote on that poll there. You can tap on that. There's an I am subbed option for my regulars. We're just going to head down to the garage for a bit of a clean up. Yeah, my poll says... It says it's got votes, but it's not giving me the percentages. What the... No, 0 votes. Nobody likes my poll, eh? Oh. I'm just going to try and keep the phone dry. We'll walk down the hill in all this rain. Actually, I should go the other way. I'm going to get my boots too muddy. Shit. Nearly fallen over, chat. Well, I'm going to need a broom as well, aren't I? And so I'm holding a tripod, a coffee, and a broom. I've got the charger in the hoodie. So, yeah, as you can see, it's horrible bloody weather. Oh, shit. This is what hard looks like, I guess. I don't know. I can't really complain. My life isn't that bad. Could be worse. Could always be worse, mate. Some other poor bastard always has it worse. Let me get my coffee in the door here. Alright. So I got I've sold this engine here, so we're going to have to pull the gearbox off this engine, but just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hang on. Let me get set up here for a second. Hold on. Hold it. There's a bit of stuff still kicking around in here for pulling apart with Darkness! Imprisoning me! Absolute power! Absolute horror? Or was it absolute power? I can't remember the lyric now. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let him cook. Sorry guys, I am just trying to get it together here. Can I even move my... Why can't I move my pole now? Is my screen's too wet. Hang on. Can't do nothing. Well, now I'm dragging poles around the screen. There we go. No. Crap. I don't know if the phone is too damn poor. Oh, there we go. I'll be alright. Alright, we're gonna... Where the heck do I start here? Alright. Got the charge with me. There's not too much charge on the phone, but we'll get there. Gotta start somewhere, I guess. Start on cleaning. As you can see, everything's just been thrown in the door. What do you reckon? Is that a good... That's a good wee setup? What do you reckon? It's good. It's good. I like it. Hello, villagers. Yeah, my garage at home. Yeah, I built it about 2 years ago. So, and I'm building a cabin at the moment, but you can probably hear the weather's horrific, so I can't be working on the cabin. So, come do some car and motorbike stuff, just clean up a little. Just have a bit of a shuffle around. It's not too bad in here. Looks really bad from the camera angle, but whatever. But yeah, I'm just going to chip away at some stuff. Nothing here. It's not really a big deal. It's just, you know, do a bit of a tidy up and organise things a bit. And then right where the camera is now, I need to do a bit over here too. And you know, just get things a little more sane. Because I can't, like, you know, there's nothing worse than trying to work on cars and shit and you can't find anything. And you're running around looking for everything all the time. There we go. So we'll start having a bit of a clean up. And these bins here again, I can just... We're not going to make the world perfect right now. I'm just trying to... Everything comes in the door and then there's a rubbish bin here and you know... Just move these bins over a bit and shit. So if you need to do your dishes or something, feel free. Otherwise, just chill and hang out with the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit 400 subs today, so thank you very much, guys. Do appreciate it. Not just a lot of these bins kind of live here. It's just I pull the stuff out to try and. Right, where can we go? Oh, hang on. Jellyfishing. Oh man. It's a horrible camera angle, isn't it? Well, that simply won't do, will it? Simply will not do. Hang on. Yeah. It's something to do. Yeah, just from pulling apart this Ford for Steve, as you can see, I've got seats everywhere, I've got rear hatches, I've got all sorts of crap, so I'm just going to clear out the space a bit. Everybody does it like me, as he does. Hey Jay, good to see you, bro. Did you, where you were being asked about in this morning's workout, Jay, Frank Dux from D-Bird Stream was in the house. He was wondering where you were at too, bro. I said, oh, he's probably busy having a good old day. Good day. I was wondering if I get one of those DJI mics so it's on me and you guys can hear me talk wherever. But like, whenever I hear screams like that, all you can hear is the voice. You can't hear any birds, you can't hear anything, you know? I don't know, it kind of sounds a bit stale. Just doing a quick tidy up, so if you've got any chores to do. Yeah. How you going? Big bike for a little man. That bike's too big for me. I'm 6'2", bro. I can't fit on a smaller bike. That's why I ride a Kawasaki. You don't know what you're talking about. I am 6'2". It's a ZX14. I cannot fit on a 600 or 1000 bike. I am 6'2". See how big I am with the bike? Look. Right. You know, a bike like that, bro, probably takes some other things you don't quite have much of to you know, have the marbles to ride it, mate. So, good on ya. He's a giant. Yeah, I am. I'm actually 6'2". I'm not joking. Would you like me to get a tape measure? So can somebody Google? We'll engage a troll for once, real quick. Can somebody Google how tall 6'2" is in centimeters? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Alright, mate. Alright, we'll pop this on the floor. Let's see how tall I am. Alright. Let's see how tall I am, alright? Look, I'll take my boots off. I'll take the boots off. Alright. There you go. Alright. Hang on, mate. We'll get it. We'll get it for you. Where are we at? Where does my finger line up? Like, there. Oh, there's something. There we go. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Seeing as these trolls know everything, and I'm too short for a ZX14, let's see where we're at. Where are we at? We're going to be like there. Alright. It's quite a low camera. You're happy with that? You know, I can't go down here. The camera's lower than I am. Alright, so we're going to be... I'm going to call that 186. Alright, so 186 centimeters right there. I'll make sure we've got a good shot on this for you, right? 186, yeah? That is my head height when I actually stand here. It's in line with my head. Alright. There you go, mate. 186, mate. You happy now? You got what you wanted? You had enough attention for the day? Had enough attention? Dickhead. I got work to do, man. Yeah, so yeah, I'm near enough. I got up with 186 just then. It's 187.96 is 6'2", so. And I'm sitting here going, oh, about there somewhere. So there you go. I'm 6'2". When I went to the hospital, they said I'm 6'2". My nickname in school was Shorty though, but then I grew a lot, unlike you. But yeah, literally that's why I don't ride a smaller motorcycle. That's why I ride a ZX14, because that's what I can fit on. Okay. You should see, I'll post up a picture on the channel later of me on my 1000cc superbike. You can see how much I dwarf the thing and look ridiculous on it. I'm too big for it. Alright? Now, right, can I get back to work? I had my boots on. I was getting work done. I was making good progress. And then somebody like you comes along. See, this is the problem with people, guys. They come along, friends, family, or trolls, right? They try and control your life, mate. They try and distract you. Cold as fuck, boy. Let's get my boots back on now. Oh, it's loud in here today. Alright, here we go. Alright. What is that? Yeah? Yeah. How many people do you see bloody curling a bloody rear hatch of a car on here, mate? Where's my subs? Huh? Where's my subs? Where is my fame? Where is my fame? Huh? Aiming for 500 subs soon, guys. If you want to help, drop a sub, drop a like. Yeah, boot lid. Ford Fiesta boot lid. It's good. Not too heavy, to be honest. Not too bad. Oh, man, it's falling a bit. Ford Fiesta boot lid, mate. On the bench. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Better already. I don't need to move too much here. Stay there, it's fine. Cool. At least now I can sort of move around a bit. Actually, we've got to bring that engine over. I've got to pull a gearbox off an engine because I sold the engine. Hang on. Come with me, and you'll be a world of pure imagination. Come with me, and you'll be a world of pure imagination. Just putting in the work, man. Day by day. Sweep the floor. It's all part of it. I flow so well in here where everything's like clean and tidy, right? I didn't do any singing. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. I will deny it. I will say it's AI. Hello? Yeah, I think I'm going to need to engine train this motor over. I might be able to drag it, but I need to... We're a bit leaned here, aren't we? Hang on. Hang on, I'll save you. Alright, there we are. You'll be back, sweet as, bro. Inventor petroleum. Nice. Inventor petroleum jelly. 8 spoonful and survived to 96. That's interesting. I need a bit more room here, to be honest. How do we fire this thing up? How far back can I go? Oh no, maybe I put something under this car since last time. Hang on, let me figure out what I'm doing. Yeah. Hang on, chat. I think I'll just back this car up a little bit. I'm just going to make everything a little bit easier. I'm moving a bit quick, that's for sure. I'm moving a bit quick. I need to just slow down. Just slow down. Enjoy the process. I'm trying to run around like, let's just calm. Have my coffee. Just going to move this car back a little. Then I can get this engine and gearbox slid over here. Jack it up. Pull the gearbox off it. Yeah, so the other day on here I had to dig up pulling the engine out of the Fiesta, and now we got to pull the gearbox off. So the motor's sold. motor down here has sold, but I need to pull the gearbox off it. I think I'll pick that up today or tomorrow. So the workshop has got a customer waiting for it to go in a car, so there ain't no, there ain't no pissing around or nothing. Cool. Strap it all the way. We'll see how we get on. Are we back? Cool, that's great. Bits and pieces of bolt socket that I've logged in the door. Felt it under my foot. There we go. Alright, I guess this is today's workout, eh? Get this thing moved. I really should have engine clean it. Oh, man. That's gonna suck. If I could open the garage door, it'd be easier. But he didn't love it. How was they done that here? Oh yeah. We'll pop that off there. And put the whole start of it. Oh yeah. Move the camera, I guess. It's a bit dark for you guys, eh? Hang on. Hey, Kelly, been a while. How are you, mate? Yeah, going all good. I pulled this motor out. Pulled this motor out the other day on live. This car I'm parting out. Somebody bought that this morning. I woke up to the good news this morning that was sold. Really a 13. I think I will just unbolt the stuff from this now. So yeah, woke up to this and sold, so I got to get the gearbox off it. Close, nobody can see me. You can't see me. So we'll get this out the door. The guy wants it today or tomorrow. It's for a mechanic workshop, so his customer. He said, yeah, his customer's having a rough one. Had the car for 3 months and the engine went on it, so he was trying to like replace the valves in the motor or something. And he's like, the one he's got is no good, so yeah, happy days. Rehome it. But yeah, I probably better ways to do these things than I do them. I don't know. I just figure it out. I don't work on this kind of stuff usually. It's a bit new for what I do. But I've got to evolve with the times. As things change and you get out of the cars and doing an opportunity like this comes up, and I mean, okay, well, I'll give it a crack, right? So it's like a 2016 Ford. Like it's not the kind of stuff I work with, right? So everything's all plastic intakes and all. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll do what I can. Get the starter motor off at the moment. Horrible rainy day, but it's not too bad. I'm not getting wet at the moment. The rain's kind of avoiding me, luckily. How's things in your world, Kelly? Hope you're well, dude. Just keep on keeping on. Hit 400 subs this morning, so thank you to everybody for that. I think we started this stream at like 4:03, so that's awesome. So, you know, six weeks have been live, had over 400 subs, so I must be doing something right out here, eh? We're making some new friends and stuff. Must be doing something all right, eh? I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, as you know, if you're a regular here, I do all sorts of content on here, you know. Just depends what I have going on. Sometimes it's working on cars, motorbikes, but it's all about self-improvement and doing this shit. Like, I don't want to be doing this shit, but it has to be done, mate. So, keep on going. Hey, Bean, good to see you. Looking good, it says Bean. Roast, somebody deleted their message. Alright. And no one's back. Cool as, guys. You gotta keep on keeping on, right? That's how you build that focus. That's how you make things happen. But for me, I would always crack the whip really hard and then procrastinate, you know, and then get depressed. You know, you end up depressed for a month, and then it's like, oh, do 3 or 4 days of hard grind, get back on path, and then you fall off again. So I've learned to just sort of space things out for my day a bit more. Like, traditional self-help advice doesn't work with my ADHD and autism and stuff, right? So I had to learn about that, and yeah. Hopefully we can get this wiring arm off here easy enough. I'm trying not to like break every clip and stuff as I do it, right, obviously. I just, you know, if it was a 300Z, if it was one of these cars, I know every bolt and screw, every little bit and piece on it, but you get me into these things and I'm a bit like, you know, it's only bolts, I'm not scared of it, but I'm trying to have to figure it out as I go, which is a bit hard on live, and I'm sorry if I make silly errors. It's entertaining though, right? And do we leave that on there, or do we bring the whole lot? Like, take that earth and take that clip, I think. Oh no, it's got the hole into there. Ah, bruh. Why did they... Stupid Ford. Why? Just poor engineering, honestly. It's really bad engineering. It's been going. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, I think we all feel that a bit at the moment. I think we've all got a bit more pressure on us at the moment, right? The way the world is. Yeah. I think it's going to get a bit rain noisy, I think, right? We're getting some rain ASMR today. Yeah. I'm figuring out how I want to take this loom off here. I don't really want to cut the clip because he's got to put it into another car, right? These other bolts will be easy. I'm just going to make sure I'm not, you know, you don't want to be unplugging everything. So what do I have to take off the box? That'll have to go off. So all that's joined as one loom up here, I'd say. Yeah, it's all part of that loom. Put that right there. Hey, what is your major malfunction private? There we go. Okay, that's one part of it. Over there too. I think I break this. That Wilson's already feeling something. It's just already wiggly. I think it's loose. Oh, okay, it's like a 7 actually. Okay. I think this tab is not releasing in. I should really have my ovals on at this point. How about? One more. Hang on. And of course I put the tab of the plug under it, you can't see it all. Do not buy a Ford, whatever you do in your life, please. Do not buy a Ford. Just trust me, alright? I'll speak this in plain English. Toyota. Okay, buy Toyota. It's the only way to You want a reliable for the average person. You just want to like get to work. You want a bit of a fun car, whatever. You want something that's reliable. It's not going to like financially screw you. You're not into cars. You want a car that works. Buy a Toyota. It's the best advice I can give you. Take the older Toyota that costs the same amount. You know. Love the rain sound. I should probably shut up then. Well, what you said was inappropriate. I don't know what you mean, bro. Did I miss something? What do you mean, brother? Hey, dude. Good to see you again. I'm not sure what you mean there. I'm gonna do. I'm not. I wonder if I can get that loom. Surely I can get this bracket off and just take the whole loom with it all at once, right? I'm trying to figure it out as I go, guys. Trying to figure it out. So the motor's solved now, so I'm just getting the gearbox off so the guy can complete the motor. There's a bracket down here, I've got to get it. What's that? Who's that there? Oh, you voted on my poll. Thank you very much, mate. So you just here, there's a bolt here, so there's a bracket that runs here. Brackets all the way up to here, and then the bell housing bolts hold the rest of the bracket. So rather than wreck all these clips that hold the loom together, I want to take the whole bracket because it's joined to this loom, so I want to take the whole lot together. Oh, I got to charge the phone, hang on. Oh, I won't delay that. The phone chews through battery, eh? Hang on, hopefully we don't lose the stream. We're good. We're good. We're good. So, yeah. So I'm just going to get this bracket off. So this little bolt, we're going to take the earth lead off. And it's only bolts, right? Cars are only bolts, so nothing's scary. Mechanics will charge you a lot of money to fix stuff, right? At some point I'd say we're going to have to lift the whole unit up, and there'll be a couple of bolts underneath to get it, so we'll see how we go there. That's going to be 15, 13, okay. The 15 will be for the earth lead here. Yep. There was one more little plug here I wanted to make sure how they catch that. Cool, cool, cool. So once we undo the two bow housing bolts, this whole loom will flop out of the way. It should be 13. Yep. looms in the way of that. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. I need this, bro. I need this. Ooh, alright, pull it off. Come on, get in there. Get in there, mate. Alright. Oh, man, that sucks. No. I can find a shortcut here. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff it. You got the hard way. 14, 15, 13 on that one, 12, 13. Try and zoom this all out a bit. Yeah, so just chipping away at it, so yeah. Doing the crap I don't want to do, but gotta be done. I'd really much rather have done that a different way, but yeah. Alright. You get under there like that? I think you can. Believe. Can we do it? Come on. Yeah. So will there's a way. Bit of creativity, you know. Bit of creativity tends to help. Oh, next to do more strength training, guys, I think. Come on, get it. These new cars are assembled dumb and I don't like it. My mechanics are good with their fingers. Data mechanic. It's my top tip of the day. In general, you know, people should, you know, you should, as a male, you should be competent and be able to fix things, right? Unless you got, you know, millions and millions of dollars. Somebody was trying to, had a comment about that on something on Instagram the other day. And it was like, oh, you know, someone made a post about, you know, marry the handy guy who can build things and do stuff. And this chick came back and argued, no, I'll just marry the rich guy and he'll be able to fix everything. It's like, okay, and when the world's busy and your toilet's blocked and a plumber can't come for 2 weeks, your money doesn't help, you know. Money doesn't get things done quickly necessarily. So, I don't know. Whatever. Not my problem, not my life. Right? We can spend our lives looking at everybody else's life, whatever. I don't care what anybody else is doing with their life, you know, if they want to live some life of luxury and go, you know, party on yachts in Dubai for money and be good, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's their business, man. I got my own problems. I got this shit to do, right? You know, I can't worry about what everyone else is doing. We all got shit to do. Hey, bro. Always busy. Yeah, I try to keep busy, bro. I try to keep at it. Well, that should be us. That should be us, boys. Hang on. Hang on. We just got the starter here. Why have we got a bracket there? How do we get off that bracket? Oh, come on. Another fucking... Really? Really? As I say, enjoy the process, right? I don't actually get stressed by it. I just take your time, right away at it. So yeah, I woke up to an offer on the engine this morning when it was for sale. Somebody made an offer on it. I went, yeah, mate, no worries, can do that for you. Just getting the gearbox off because he needs it for a customer. They've got a car sitting there with its engine out. He's like, can I grab it today, tomorrow? I was like, yeah, I'll have it ready by tomorrow for you. Make sure we accommodate the gentleman. starter motor off. Okie dokie. Chicken karaoke. How do we get all these other bolts? There's one. Oh, of course, I've got the exhaust right next to that one. That's fantastic. Yeah, I get the distinct feeling we're going to have to lift the whole engine up pretty high to get the bottom barrel off and bolts off. Where's the block? I need a block of wood. So I'm just going to put a couple of blocks of wood under it. If I can tilt it enough. About, I don't know, about 150 kilo total, but I should be able to. I'll get one more in here. Alright. Hit the like and sub if you haven't yet, guys. I just try to motivate people on here. I tinker on cars. We talk about self-improvement, all that kind of stuff, right? Just try to build some motivation. I don't want to be really doing this stuff either, but it's got to be done. Progress. Where the doggies are inside at the moment. It's pouring with rain, and yeah, so just taking it easy on the doggy situation. Let them stay inside a bit. Let me try to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, what? Bruh. Sucks. That's not the answer I was looking for. The exhaust is in the way. The bolt of that, that's the whole manifold right up here, so how am I going to get it? The other fucking bolt. It's right behind. Are you kidding me? They're going to literally force me to take the exhaust shield and get everything off the it's out, I think. Unless I can get that clamp. I can probably undo the clamp and spin it and get it just far enough to wind the bolt back. But beyond that, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, it's the joys of cars. Yep. Oh, so that's one step forward. So you're definitely doing it. So yeah, cheers, bro. Yeah. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's just a story, man. Piece by piece, as I say. It can't be at 12. Come on. No, 13 and 17. The only good thing about the newer stuff is all the bolts aren't seized up. Everything isn't all rusty and stripping. Just undo it. That's a nice change from working on 30-year-old stuff. But the design of these modern cars is horrible, bro. It's absolute crap. I don't like it. Or don't like it. That's life. You gotta do the things you don't want to do. Do the things you do want to do, right? Otherwise you can't do anything, you know? real. I've got to let the exhaust bracket go or I can't get the bolts to take the gearbox out. They don't design these modern cars to be fixed, you know, 90s cars and stuff, and they design them to be fixed so you could fix it. Now they make it so you can't fix it. That's what they want. Okay, so now can I move this bracket? Yep, I can. A little bit. Come on. Once the exhaust bracket's loose, I'm able to spin that bracket out of the way. And spinning that out of the way means I can then get to the gearbox bolts. So we've got to take the gearbox off, that's the mission. But yeah man, you're not wrong, all starts with just one step, right? Trying to make a bit of progress. So yeah, if you're putting off your dishes or something, if you're having a long day and you're putting off doing your dishes or something, you can sit me on your kitchen bench and watch me suffer away trying to pull a gearbox off and be like, hey man, I don't have problems like this guy's got. Yeah. Oh, my legs. I've been straight. I'm still stuffed after having that flew away. I'm fighting my way back, but man. So the trickiest one is going to be these bottom two bell housing bolts. I think I might have been clever enough. Is that enough room? Try not to give everybody the, you know, you don't get, you know, not too much of a free show around here. The straight ring spanner. Yeah, only Ford would use 13 and 15 mil on everything rather than, you know, 10, 12, 14. Oh, look at all the likes coming in. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, if you haven't liked it, double tap the screen. It all helps grow the channel, so I do appreciate any support. We'll do here. Alright. So I need a bit of leverage on this. It's a pretty stubby little spanner, right? So what you do is you take one spanner, take another spanner, right? You hook it through like this. Okay. Yeah. Then you got a leverage spanner. Link the spanners, okay? Okay. So when you need to lean on it, you can. Cool. Happy days. Why did they design it like this? Man, tight in there, let me tell you mate, it's not good. Not looking good. We need to even get some leverage in here. Oh man. Oh well. The arm don't work. Your legs are way stronger than your feet, guys. And then your legs are way stronger than your arms. So. Oh, come on. I really don't want to be lifting this whole engine, chaining it up and all this crap. Take the box off, but I might have to at this rate. Why did it go all the way through that section as well? Can't tell me it wants me to unbolt all of that. Come on. You must want that one gone and then you leave this stuff behind, surely. It would be really good if I could actually put the spanner in here somewhere. That would really help my cause. Ow. Give that a moment to recover there. Oh man, that really cleaned my hand. That bolt does not want to play ball at all. Ah well, figure it out. Always figure it out. What's the other bolt here? There. This one will be piss easy. See? Yeah. The one that's hardest to get at is the one that's going to give me the biggest problems. Of course it is. Of course it is. Now you got to smile, you got to expect bad things to happen, right? You got to expect that things are going to go wrong. Things are going to challenge you. Nothing is ever going to go good. Sometimes things go really well. And I don't think we appreciate that enough when things do go well, you know? We don't appreciate when things are just going well. We notice when they go wrong and we stress about it, right? Oh. Joys of cars. Hello, brother. Taking the gearbox. Oh, get a mud. Oh, no, I know where you're from Tree Stump. Pulling the gearbox off. I sold the engine, so they didn't buy the gearbox, right? So I said the engine listed. So somebody's bought that, so I've got to separate it out. Doing the work. This is just being problematic, that's all. If I can get this bolt to budge, I'll be alright. But right now I'm having a bit of a problem. Yes! We got it. The bolt's underneath. Otherwise I have to lift it. Oh, it's not really a problem, it just takes longer, right? So I'm trying to cheat the process at the moment. So I'm trying to just get on. I've just got lift it up to get at the bottom gearbox bolt. So usually you sort of have it hung in the air or something. But I'm cheesing it. I'm hoping that this bolt can wind out far enough towards the exhaust that I won't be able to get the bolt out, but I'll be able to get the thread out of the gearbox. Does that make sense? You know? You know what I'm saying, mate? Looking good so far. It's looking good. This bulb is put out here. Oh, the close, the space. Slid the exhaust clamp along. Hopefully that gives us the last. There we go. Yep. Sliding the exhaust clamp out of the way gave us the last 2 turns. We needed to slip it out. There we go. Raining, yeah, a little bit of wind, but mostly rain. We've got a big storm rolling in. Big storm rolling in. Alright. I have small hands to fix these things. Yeah, it shouldn't be major, mate. We'll work it out. Let it all work out. No, I just take like one bolt at a time, right? I'm not like, I can't look at the whole job in my head of, oh, I've got to go pull this gearbox off, oh, I can't be bothered, da, da, da. I'll talk myself out of it. So when I come into it, like, I'm just going to work away at this and try and make some progress, right? Have a different story then. You know, it's all in how you want to frame it for yourself in your mind, right? And that's what matters. You got to be able to, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe. You must believe. Hopefully the phone doesn't sit in the rain here. I think we're just dodging it. This is ideal. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. You guys can sit here somewhere. I'll find a spot for you, right? Where are we? Oh, I don't know. We'll try that. Try that angle. How's that? Everything's all crooked again. That's better. Cindy, good to see you, mate. Yeah, mate. Every day, mate. Remember every day, mate. Good to see you. I like the running joke we got going. Can I let that go, or do I have to let the whole bracket go? That bracket will stay. That'll move. Oh, okay. So I'll wrench. Okay. Okay. I see. I see the problem. Do see the problem. Usually I'd be using my impact gun for this, but I can't even be bothered finding it right now. I think it's up in the cabin or something. Really old school way. Get this gearbox off, and the guy can pick up his motor. Happy days. Everybody wins. Everybody gets what they wanted. Everybody gets what they want. It's a wonderful world, ain't it? Wonderful world. It's a beautiful life, all that stuff. Now, unless I'm a complete idiot, which I kind of am, there should only be one more bolt holding this gearbox in. But I don't know, because I ain't done one before. Clear it all out. Get that out of here, alright? Hang on, chat. Yeah. Strap out of the way. The cars. Hope you're all going well. Alright. Let's see if this gearbox will come off, eh? What's that sitting on exactly? I probably need to prop up the engine a little bit actually. It's not quite far enough. Got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, move you guys back. We'll try to get this gearbox off. I think we're good. One more bolt. Just left one bolt in it until I'm ready to actually remove it, right? That's it. That's good. Everybody comfy. What do we need? A 15, I think, for this last one. No, 30. Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't have more attachment bolts at the bottom that I'm missing. I'm going to find out though, I guess. Only one way to find out. Gotta fuck around. Alright. Sorry, I should swear less on here. I do try. I do try to behave. My apologies. Feeling pretty hopeful so far. It's feeling pretty good. I think it wants to just bomb off it. Find out how good of a mechanic I am, eh? So hard to see when it's like that, but there's not much I can do with the rain outside, unfortunately, guys. Tried my best. I'm just going to pull this gearbox off for it. Alright, sound good? What is the problem? What is the problem? I think it wants that bracket to come off there still, eh? Honestly. Just the way it holds the drive shaft. I think it can't come off as square as it wants to. Maybe. No, I don't think it's liking it. So, we'll get there in a minute. Down to get there. I think it's getting caught up. It's the bracket there, I think it's getting caught up on the back. What is it? It's 10 or 11 on this silly thing. Depends. So it's a drive shaft mount bracket here in the way of it. Why can't I find out my shit? Where is everything? I think I'll equal it's up in the cabin. So that's what I meant about putting my tools away being organised. See, look at the time it's costing me now. Running around looking for bullshit. Hey. They're all not yet. Something. Come on, man. Aha, spare 10 mil. Ah, done it. Done it, chat. I've solved the problem. I am the greatest. So you gotta tell yourself, right? I am the greatest. I am the greatest, boy. Yes. Definitely holding that tension. I would show you exactly what I'm doing, but the rain's making it a bit iffy. I'm gonna wreck my phone. I already wrecked one phone on YouTube Live. I ain't doing it twice. If I can help it. And dropped one while I was operating the digger in the background. Just had it like set up in the background. I didn't have a tripod, so I taped it up so to give everyone a better view, and it fell off and broke the screen. Like I couldn't even, the touch screen stopped working. I was like, oh great. So we won't do that again. I'm good. Ta-da! There we go. Cool. Let's drag this out of the way out. Alright. Okay. One Ford Fiesta gearbox. That's how I should do my fitness channel. I should do it like none of these guys are. I'll do it lifting car parts. How about that? How about that? As an actual mechanic, not as a, you know, piss take. Not as a woman showboating. Oh, that was fun. Oh. I was probably just giving the clutch and stuff on it, to be honest. Somebody might want it with the manual box, but how much meat's on the clutch? Oh yeah, is it alright? It's such a small motor, man. It's literally the size of a motorbike engine. That's what I should do with that wreck. Is I should put a motorbike engine in it and make it a race car. But I have enough problems. And I have enough broken shit. So I've had to learn that like the ADHD, bright idea, build race car with motorbike engine and stuff in my head. I have to not listen to that voice. Or it's very expensive. So I have to have some self-control. Self-control is very good. So the best way of saving money is self-control. The best way of not creating more problems for myself, self-control. Yeah, definitely. Alright, well we got that motor there. I don't know how the guy's gonna... The guy sounded like he probably couldn't get down the hill here to get out, but I guess worst case I can tow rope him out with my truck. I'll get anything out of here with my truck. Oh, right. I wonder how heavy that is now. Because I was going to get it to the top of the hill for him. I usually able to use the digger, but the digger's gone back to the neighbour I borrowed it off. So, Oh. Where's my vape gone? Oh, I need a moment. Oh my gosh. I'm old, Greg. I had my vape down here, didn't I, guys? Where did I put it? Who's paying attention? What are you... What? Oh, anyway. Tools, bolts, things. I will wipe all the tools down shortly so they're just a bit covered in dirt and crap. The more I tidy as I go, the easier my life becomes, honestly. Well, I'll come back and it's my... See, look, because I put the back on the bench, I found my vape. See, immediately rewarded for putting tools away and being a good boy. I'm going to sit for a minute. I'll chat if anybody wants it. So, I have a chair. Oh, there you are. I have a chair. There we go. I have a chair. Oh. I'm getting old, you know. When I was 20, pulling off a gearbox like that was just like, now I'm getting old. I'm nearly 40, chat. I'm past my prime. I'm trying to build myself into a new prime, higher than a prime I've ever had. I'll tell you what, man, it's hard when you're nearly 40. I'm getting old, chat. Pray for me. Don't become a car mechanic. That's my advice. How's that sound for good advice? Alright, I'm going to sit for a minute if anybody wants to chat. Chat's gone quiet, so if you want to say hello, I'm going to sit here. We're not going to work on anything for a bit. So if anybody wants to talk about anything, self-improvement related, anything you're struggling with, or just good news, things you're making progress on, you know the drill, guys, you know the drill. Just sit for a minute. I always find I get to a point where, like, if I start to sweat too much, I get too like aggressive, I get like short fused, right? So like I try and learn to find that balance. Yeah, big storm coming. That's definitely got my anxiety up. The big storm coming. Just worried a bit about that. Just about the damage I'll get and how much more work it's going to create. But the reality is yeah, I have to remind myself when I have that thought to not worry about it. Right? Like the storm's coming. I've done all I can. I am in the middle of wrapping the cabin, but that's just the reality of what I'm doing. Right? It's the reality of the timing, and like if it gets damaged, it gets damaged. Like I can't. You know, you can only do what you can do. As always, you can only control what you can control. This is the message of the whole channel, guys. You can't control the world. You can control yourself, your own life, your own situation. But, you know, sometimes you're in the middle of wrapping your cabin with building wrap, and then a cyclone comes. So hopefully the building wrap stays on the flipping cabin. But if not, it's not the end of the world. I'll just have to replace it. It's a bit more money, it's a bit more trouble, but it'll be alright. Let it all work out. Anybody want to say hi? We've gone quiet in the chat. Anybody want to say hi? I've pulled off the gearbox. We've got that done. Got our gearbox here removed. Right. We have the gearbox off. The engine's sitting over there. So a guy bought that engine this morning. So taking the gearbox off and just gonna take a minute, stretch it all out. How was everybody's day? Where are you all from? What we got? Oh, is that Jane? Hey, brother. Some people can't really control themselves. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, that's something I still struggle with, right? Is controlling myself, controlling my actions, yeah, for sure. That's exactly it, man. That's why it's so hard to learn, right? A lot of people, like, they just give up and they just go, I've never, right? Like, people will get overweight and it's just like, well, someday, right? Someday never comes, you know? Nothing is affected until you put time at it, until you put action at it, until you put focus at it, right? That's it. But, you know, we all struggle with that in different ways, right? Different temptations, different problems, everybody has their own unique set of problems, right? Like, that's why it isn't one size fits all in self-improvement. People have their own trauma, people have their own, their own situations. My situation could be a heck of a lot worse, so, like, I'm grateful it isn't, right? I'm grateful we hit 400 subs today, so thank you very much, guys. It's been good. I'm loving it. It's chipping away day by day. Oh, man. Be good. What do you think about your mango drink today? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, I finished off the rest of the mango drink. I'm feeling alright. I mean, my guts are just a bit off. I don't know if it's still from the flu or if it's the probiotics doing their thing. I haven't had a chance to look into it yet, so I'll plead a no comment on the probiotic mango drink at the moment. I think it might have given a shock. Well, I think it might have given a shock to my system, dude. To be honest, I think it gave a shock to my system when I had a probiotic drink for the first time in like 30 years. My body was like, "What are you doing? What is this? What is this sorcery? What are you trying to do?" Or I thought I'm trying to kill it. So, what is good bacteria in the stomach? What is happening? He's been kidnapped. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what my system thought. I don't know. Oh, man. No, I'm feeling alright. I definitely didn't feel like doing that today, pulling that gearbox off. But, you know, the engine sells. The guy needs it done. It's like I can piss around for 2 days. He wants it today or tomorrow. And it's like, do I piss around until tomorrow? It's like, I'd rather just get it done. Yeah, the only pain is going to be getting it from where it is here to out the gate up top, because he hasn't got a 4-wheel drive car to drive out of here. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to put it in one of my cars first and drive it up. So I'll work it out. Yeah. The same dude I got the little Ford Fiesta off. He had the trailer he dropped it off on. He said maybe they'd want to sell it. So I did ask him for a price about a week ago. Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow. So been about a week, so I'll pester him again later. It's been a week, so I'll give him a nudge and be like, "Hey, bro, did you remember to give him a bit of a rile up?" Good news of selling this engine is, you know, it frees up enough spare money I can kind of justify getting a new phone to replace this damaged one. But again, like, I'm not going to go crazy, I don't think, or anything. I'm weighing it up. I really can't justify the price of the new S26, man. Like, even paying it off through contract, it's like, they want $3,000 for that phone. It's like, I might just get like an S22 or something, S23. Thinking about what phones do you guys have or enjoy, like, have good experience with? I don't want to go, I like quite a high-end phone, like stuff that's the cheaper, slower, entry-level stuff. I really struggle with, like, how fast how fast it gets through different pages. So yeah, I like my Samsung phones. So I've got a Note 20. I'm thinking I'll go to like a S22, S23, something like that. You know, it's a little bit newer. It's still got the S Pen because I like drawing. I like for editing on YouTube and stuff. It's really handy having the S Pen to be able to outline things and do edits and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, the 512 gig Samsung S26, the new one, the Ultra. The 512 gig one is like a free upgrade from the 256, and it's $3,000. And if you want the 1 TB one, it's $3,500. And I'm just like, I'll just buy a used phone, mate. Yeah, I mean, I've got this motor ready now. I'll call the guy a bit later. What time is it? It's probably too late for him to come and get it today. 4:10. Oh, maybe he'll head over this evening. We'll see how he goes. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how the heck I get it up the hill. That's going to be the biggest. I don't really, like, I can put it in the back of my truck, but my truck's all made for, you know, to be self-contained so we can go away and camp in it. So it's got a bed and, you know, a bed frame and stuff in there and carpet. So I don't really want to be putting an engine in there right now. I'll come up with something. Simple Samsung is good. Yeah, I always go a high-end Samsung, but I'll go like a used one. Like the simple ones I'm one of these people that has like 10 different things running at once, and I'm just through a phone. So yeah, I need a phone that can actually keep up. Otherwise I used to get annoyed at phones and like lob them through walls. About come on, like I was like, That's when I had bad anger issues 10 years ago. It hasn't happened for a long time now. I managed to move past that. So it's good. Oh, here comes the rain. Into my unfinished cabin up there. Yep. She's a hard knock life. But that's alright. We'll get there. But yeah, I don't think I mean, maybe the guy will want to pick up the engine today, but this weather's pretty bad. I'm just trying to figure out how we get the engine up the hill in the easiest way possible. But yeah, I don't really have easy here. If I had a concrete driveway, the guy could just back his car down, but it's a gravel driveway and a steep hill, and he's like, oh, I might bring a Civic or something with the trailer. I'm like, dude, you ain't getting out of my driveway. There's no way you're getting out of here. So, I mean, worst case, I could put my truck on the road. That's what I was thinking. I'll put my truck out on the road, let him back down with his trailer, and then I'll just hook him up to my winch on my truck, and I'll just fucking winch him up the hill. It's probably the best option. It was about 400. It's good enough. Yeah. I'm looking at like a used S20. A used S22 is about $750, $800, right? Whereas a used Note 20 like I have, they want $650. So it's like, well, I might as well upgrade a couple of generations at least, you know. All right. Well, we got the gearbox off. Jane, did you see me? Bloody curl the gearbox? Do you want to see me curl the gearbox? I can curl a gearbox, mate, because I am big and strong. There's today's workout, guys, on the channel. I have been honest. I'm dead serious. I've been considering doing it for the fitness stuff when I do push-ups and that. That I weightlift car parts. Because none of these fake grifters and stuff on here can copy me if I do that. Every time I try to do some of the workouts and stuff, they don't copy me. Within an hour, I tuned their stream and they were just, for any new idea I'd had that nobody else was doing, they'd bloody rip me off. So I might have to change it up. So, you know, use what you got to your advantage. What's to my advantage? You know, I actually have all these car parts. I can do a bit of everything. Yeah, mate. This is what we're doing today on the channel, guys. We're curling gearboxes. All right. Gotta do the old, you know, we gotta do the old Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall, you know, the beast. Can I really get low enough on that? I don't know. I need to get stronger. Maybe I do that all lives. Is that a good workout plan for the channel, guys? I don't know if I'll bother JN taking the clutch off and stuff. I mean, I'm just going to sell the gearbox. I don't imagine anybody's going to be... Who's going to be manual converting a 1 litre turbo Ford Fiesta? I just leave the clutch and stuff on it. I don't really care enough, dude. Here's the little motor. Little itty bitty motor. About the size of a motorbike engine, like, you know, it ain't very blooming big. It's only as, you know, it's only as wide as my shoe across the bottom. Alright. I'm just gonna get the lights off, not waste power. Then I'll worry later about, I'll get this thing up the hill. I'll stay on here a bit longer if people want to chat and stuff. Oh, have a bit of I've already had a coffee, but I might have something nibble to eat or something. But hang on, I'm just going to do a little bit of a test lift on this, see how heavy this fucking motor is. Oh, I mean, she ain't bad. I think it's going to be the best option is if the guy, I think it's the best option is the guy backs down the driveway. And I'll just strap onto his bloody car and pull it out of the truck or something. Or I'll get them, maybe I'll wait till they get here, throw it in the boot of my truck, then drive it up the hill. At least then we got 2 or 3 of us to lift the damn thing, you know. I think it's a better strat. Gotta think. Work smarter, not harder, right? And try not to fall over in all the mud outside. Oh, I'm gonna end up skate if I'm not careful. It's all muddy. No, dog, not right now, bud. What do you need? Come on then. Who needs the toilet? Yeah, knock my gumboots over and everything while you're at it. Thanks, dog. Don't trot around in the mud too much because it's bloody your toilet. Over here, Zed. Hey, toilet, here. Here. You go toilet over here. Zed, stay close. No. Oi. No, Zed. I know what you're thinking. Come here. Oi. Good boy. Come here. Don't go over the fence, please. Come over here to go toilet. Do you guys even need to go? No, you're not even pissing around. That's all I want you to actually do, is be pissing around. Oh dear. Oh dear, dog. Right, they're going off over there, but yeah, I mean, they're saying it could be 100 to 120k winds coming here. And I'm like, you know, I've got plastic wrap on my cabin. I'm like, ah, but that's how it goes, man. I can tell you right now, that's how it goes when I try build stuff here. Like I was in the middle of building the garage when Gabrielle hit, and the foundations weren't bolted down and stuff yet. We were just in the middle of assembling it, and I strapped it down to a ute and stuff, and the whole garage still went airborne and moved like 6 feet backwards. And it took like a week of work to correct and jack it and shuffle the entire garage inch by inch on jacks to get it to shuffle back to where it should have been. It's not fun. Oh, nearly falling over on the stairs. Come on, dogs! Sorry guys, I'm trying to slop around in the damn rain. I've got clay all over my boots. If I trod that inside, then I'm going to get it from the missus. Better behave myself. So I put my gumboots on. Oh man. Right. I'm getting old, chat. I'm getting old. Oh, so, but yeah, as I say, I feel like crap. I've had the flu for weeks, just coming right, but this is just the reality of doing shit you don't want to do. Like, otherwise I'm not going to move forward, right? I'm going to fall behind on stuff. Silent Night, g'day. I like that. I like your name there. I remember that's what the in the Triple X movie, that's what they called the weapon they had in that movie. It was yeah, Silent Night. I remember that. Go on, here. Good boy. Oh yeah, look at the amount of mud on you. Holy crap. Heidi, puppy. Here now, puppy. Oh, dogs are stressing me out, man. It's all good. Heidi, quickly. Yes, here. Come on, girl. Your bed. Yeah, come in near my bed. Alright, go clean your paws. Go clean your paws, dumb and dumber. I need to put my fan back on. Actually, I'll put the dehumidifier on probably just because of the damp weather. The camper isn't the best in damp weather, so get the dehumidifier. No, your bed. You got dirty paws. Go clean them. On your bed. Oi. Good girl. Good listening. Good girl. Oh, we're good. We're back. Go to bed. Stay there. Menace. Not a mechanic at all, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, it's just cars, bro. You know, you can't bitch and moan when you chose it, right? Like, it was my decision to buy the parts car. It's my decision that I'm going to pull the engine out of it, and you know, I'm making the work for myself, right? It's yeah, there's nobody to blame here but me. I don't know. I'll stay on here a little longer if people want to chat and stuff. We'll see how we go. Otherwise, yeah, I'll get off the phone, probably give this guy a call, see if he wants to come and get his engine. No, your bed, dog. You've looked. Hey, dog, on your bed. On your bed, move. Stay on your bed. You've just been out and got mud all over your paws. Stay on your bed. Clean your paws, which you know what that means. Clean your paws. And you can come up here later on, alright? But not now. Dogs. Let's say it's the biggest problem with the dog. The dogs in winter around here is the biggest problem with the clay everywhere and it being a building site. Are you joking? No, dog. Go on your bed and stay there. What are you doing? Steve. Fool. Right. The dog is, I think, maybe going to listen. Ahoy, villagers. Ahoy, ahoy. How are we all? Now, that's what's been on my mind. I keep needing to refill this. It's empty. I've been meaning to refill it like 5 times. It's crossed my brain. I keep thinking, why do I need to come inside and sit down for a minute? There was something I had to do in here. This is the problem with my ADHD. Just can't bloody focus. See? Spill it everywhere. Got my new pink vape I bought. There we go. They handed me the box, I open it. Oh, sassy and pink one. It's a lot harder to lose than whenever I buy like I never buy like black lighters and black vapes like on purpose generally, because you can't find it. Like, I always buy bright orange and bright yellow lighters and stuff, right? A mate of mine got sick of everybody, you know, pocketing his lighters at work, right? Whenever he was on lunch at work having a cigarette, somebody would, oh, can I use your lighter? And he got sick of every lighter going vanishing. So he went to work and he had one lighter ever that used to end up empty, right? It would end up empty rather than stolen. So he was buying barbecue lighters, like the long clicky ones where you click here and they've got the big stick on them to light barbecues. So he always had that in his belt at work. So when he was on lunch break, he'd light a cigarette and you go click, click, and people wouldn't put it in their pocket. They couldn't accidentally put it in their pocket like a normal lighter. So yeah, you just had a cigarette lighter, or he'd just hold it out and just light it for them. Oh, here you go, bro, yeah. So yeah, that was his strategy to hang on to lighters. So there you go. Have to change your car oil? That's easy, bro. You'll literally find a YouTube video on your exact specific car and how to change the oil on it. Everything you need to know. Just literally search YouTube for it, bro. Everybody's trade is on the internet these days. Well, especially with like ChatGPT and stuff. You don't need to learn how to be an auto electrician or anything. You can just, you know, if you take stuff on yourself, you know, you can find anything. If you own a very specific model of old oven or dishwasher or something, right, and you need to fix it and you can't afford a new one, you will find, you'll be able to get ChatGPT to write you a whole guide. You'll find information on the internet on how to do it. Huh? The South Park that, no, puppy, go away. No, off. You have muddy paws. No, you're not coming on my bed with muddy paws. It ain't happening. Do you know what no means? No means no. Go to bed. Off. Off. No, off. Zed was such a chill dog to have. He'd be around and you go, off, buddy, and he'd say, oh yeah, he's a bit stubborn, but like, you know, but once he would get off, he always stays on his bed. She's just never been like that. That puppy is just out of her freaking mind. You know, having ADHD and having a German Shepherd puppy that apparently also has ADHD has been a whirlwind of an adventure, but I love it a bit, so it's alright. Yeah, it's one of my dogs. Yeah, I got another one here as well. He's pretty crashed out at the moment. He's a pit bull mix. He's just chilling. Hang on. There you go. Here's the other boy. The one dog. I won't go disturb the other one. Oh, so I did end up racing the missus, and we jumped on the PlayStation 2 after I got a stream today to race some motorbikes. And we did one race on a track she didn't know, so I sort of ended it a bit early because she just kept crashing. I was like, alright, we'll go to a track you know. And then she did that race and she beat me at the race because I just kept having dumb crashes. So I lost to the missus around Laguna Seca again. And then she's like, I gotta go to work. I'm like, bro, we gotta have a rematch. She's like, I gotta get to work. And I'm like, she's like, you're just gonna have to This is how I know she's the right woman for me, right? She goes, right, reconnected in the middle of my story. But yeah, the missus, yeah. She said, you're just gonna have to live with it all day. And I said, I'm gonna race you again tonight. She's like, yeah, but all day you're gonna have to live with it. I beat you. I beat you in the motorbike racing game this week. Do you know what no means? You're like a freaking frat boy. No, you're not coming on my bed. You can stay right there. No, yeah, no. This is, hey, off. If I tolerate it, right? If I consent to it now, she'll learn to do it, right? If I don't correct it now, she'll keep, if I let her up now and go, no, off, and then she does the flop down next to me like, oh, is this all right? If you condone that, she's just going to do it forever, right? So, she'll get there. She's learning. You're about to find a Sasquatch. It could be a Sam Squatch. Why are you seeking to find the Sasquatch? Are you looking to have a better understanding of the struggles of the Sasquatch and it not being accepted into society and his fears of exposing himself? Or are you looking more at, like, eating him? What are your intentions with the Sasquatch, man? Fill me in. Well, there you go. Now, I mean, got a good bit of work done getting that gearbox off, but yeah, I'll probably head off here reasonably soon, give this guy a call, because you might want to pick that motor up today. It's coming up sort of 5 in the afternoon when his workshop will shut, so he probably wants to hit the road and see what he wants to do. You don't know, your friends told me. Alright. So your friends have told you they're gonna go look for Sasquatches, and you're gonna go out into the woods with them. Alright. Keep your phone on you. Mate, look, if you're going to go Sasquatch hunting, I expect you to come back with like an 8K photo of that thing. If you see a Sasquatch, I expect like full optical zoom, modern phone, you know, inarguable evidence of aforementioned Sasquatch being in existence. Yeah. Do it on YouTube Live, you know, once you see it, like, go live with it. And I hope you've all had a good day. Who's having a good day? Who's struggling? Anybody feeling a bit down, need some help? Anybody just like unsure of something they could do with some advice on? Anything? That's what I'm here for. That's usually what I'm here for. And other than that, I'm here just sort of doing work to kind of motivate people and inspire people. That's more my thing. If you're new here. I don't know, I'm pretty happy today. You know, it's been a good day. I woke up to an offer on the engine, sold the engine, did a stream, got to 400 subs, organised this sort of picking up the engine with the guy, and yeah, all seems fine. I'm about to find a Sasquatch. Interesting strat. So now, yeah, I'm just going to chill for a minute. We'll have a chat, but yeah, I'll be off here reasonably soon. I've done a bit of work. Like, I've already done a 2.5 hour chat today. And then we've pulled a gearbox off and we've had another bit of a chat. The Moody Mind. Hey, man. Hey, dude. How are you? Is that like a anime character there? What's that? What's up? Oh, just having a chat, dude. Having a chat. I come on here to sort of help anybody who, you know, stressed with the world or, you know, got depression, anxiety, anything like that, right? So I've got ADHD and autism. My channel's all about controlling what you can control in life, right? Like looking at things you can actually affect and have impact on, so you can, you know, have the life you want, right? Rather than not worrying about global wars and stuff. We don't do any of the politics and stuff. So I plan for this channel to be sort of a bunker away, a nice safe space away from the perils of the rest of the world and everybody stressing over rubbish. So that's what I do here, man. Try and help people. You know, too many men take their lives and stuff, and yeah, I've been through a lot of depression and that, so I'm just here to talk and try and help people, man. And you know, I'm still going through it as well, like piece by piece, putting my life together, right? So yeah, I didn't want to wait years and years and like get my life to some point where I deem it like it's amazing or something, and then it's like, oh, like, hey guys, here's how I did it. It's like I want to just put myself out there now as I go through the struggles and stuff. And yeah, so I gave up alcohol a couple of years ago on that. So yeah, finding my way, man. Yeah, Jane, could be a plan shortly, mate. Aloha from Hawaii. Auntie Kahuna Matata. I love it. It's brilliant. You have to sub, Auntie. Just for your name alone, please drop a sub. Please, I need you here. If you have a name and humour like that to have Auntie Hakuna Matata, we're sorted. We are sus, mate. Welcome to the channel. Aloha from Hawaii. Yeah. Suckers, bro. Yeah, there's a... You seen the big storm coming down the country, AJ? And it's going to hit next couple of days, man. So it's heading more your way, more New Plymouth kind of ways before it's going to sweep a lot worse, bro. It's coming down the west coast. It's offshore in the middle of the Tasman Sea on the west coast, but the winds on the outside are quite fast, right? So it's going to hit all through your ways. They're talking like 120k an hour wind, bro. And Thursday. So just band down the hatches if you need to, man. Check the channel to check for weather in New Zealand, bro, is Weather Watch on YouTube. NZ Weather Watch. Or Weather Watch NZ, he calls himself. It's Philip Duncan. I think he used to be on TV3 or whatever, right? So yeah, Weather Watch NZ YouTube page, and he does like a 6-minute video or 7-minute video every day, updating on what's actually happening with the weather. So that's a really good channel. Been hit hard there. Oh shit, that's no good. 3 weeks of heavy jungle kind of rain. Oh, brutal. Is that normal for there, like this time of year? Is it like that kind of season, or is it? Yeah, because they haven't named it a cyclone coming down New Zealand. They didn't name it, but Philip Duncan was saying basically, yeah, it should be a named cyclone. Then there was the Category 5 they were saying was making landfall as a Cat 5 over Queensland. But again, I like, Queensland, as soon as it's sort of off my radar, out away from me in the world, I'm like, oh, Cat 5's here for Queensland? Oh, okay. Like, it's not hitting here. That's where I, like, eliminate information out. It's like, okay, I need to focus on first time. Never normal, that's first time. Yeah, all right. Yeah, like I've got a cabin I'm building at the moment, and it's half done in building wrap that I just put on it, and I was hoping to get it done before the next storm would hit, and I should have checked the weather better, to be honest. So it's my screw up there, to be honest. Never experienced that type of storm. Interesting. And how many years have you been there? Your whole life, probably, eh? Interesting. The world is changing. I mean, the world goes through natural heating and cooling and all that. Anyway, we won't go too far into all that. All I say on that is, yeah, make sure you guys are stocked up. And again, like, yeah, we are coming into like a storm season. Then there's oil supply issues, which affects transit and stuff, right? It affects goods being transported, which is where the supermarkets are saying run low on stuff, and think there's going to start to be issues forming. So, as I've been saying for the last few days, it is good to have like ideally you want a month's supply of food off to the side, like tin stuff and rice and whatever. But, if you grab a few cans of baked beans, a few cans of tuna this week, throw them in the corner. It's just a bit of prudence, right? So that if the world goes to hell in the next few weeks, in whatever ways it possibly can, at least you got a few tins of food at home. You can come home and just, oh, the world's going crazy, or I'll just sit here and, worst case, you got some meat. Because, you don't want the world going to crap, and there's this and that, and there's road. Oh, who knows what they're going to do, right? There's rolling power cuts start happening, and the supermarkets, all their food they can't keep cool. Who would know, right? Depends where you are. But again, it's just a good idea. Keep a little bit of food aside. That's how you solve the problem, right? That's within your control. Because I remember during the lockdowns, it was like, you queued outside a supermarket for 2 or 3 hours sometimes, waiting just to get into a supermarket. It's like, when all that kind of stuff ends up happening, that kind of stuff's happening again, it's like, I'd quite like to have a ton of Spam at home, and I'll sit there with my Spam. And, yep, but then I don't have to go out and deal with it, right? So that's a good way to alleviate a lot of stress that could be coming shortly, and have a bit of a plan B. Can you tell us something profound to think about for a good night? So something for you to like ruminate on as you're falling asleep. Is that what you're thinking of? Something that you like, a topic you can think deeper on? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I bought some not Spam, but yeah, I bought some corned beef and stuff here. Yeah. Coca-Cola's good for the end of the world, I reckon. Yeah, good for undoing rusted bolts. Sold all half price at me. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just, yeah, the like with the especially across Australia and New Zealand at the moment. I mean, it's going to be global. It's going to the world again. I don't do politics and war and stuff, but I don't keep my head in the sand, right? So my whole thing here is control what you can control in life and work on your own life. Don't worry about what's happening in what war and what missiles or whatever, because you can't have any impact on that, right? It's a waste of your time and attention. But the takeaway is still things are going to affect us, right? So we're trying to just be a little bit prepared. It's like this was $15. Like if everything's going crazy and people are rioting or something, I can survive. Me and my partner can survive for a couple of weeks off that and a tin of baked beans, you know, for $15. And I'll take the $15 spend now over being caught up in all that any more than I need to be. Bit of prudence, bit of a good idea. Hey, Chip Wellington. Oh, good to see you, bro. How are you? I don't know. You don't need to talk about that, bro. We're just friendly people here, mate. You can pull up a chair, bro. Everybody's welcome. Everybody is welcome, my bro. Where are you from, man? You actually from Wellington in New Zealand, or I get a few Kiwis in here, a few of the boys in here, Kiwi boys. Hope you have multivitamins. Yeah, I haven't got anything like that yet. I've never taken anything like that, but yeah, it might be a good idea to get some supplementary stuff, eh? Yeah, multivitamins could be a good idea. But a prayer, I am the body of Christ. Yes. Everybody has their own way of dealing with things in that, right? What did somebody said? Miss Mollified, is it? Can you tell us something profound to think about for a good night? Something profound to think about for a good night. I assume you mean like something to think about to sort of carry through the evening. Something profound would be, you know, your thoughts are not who you are. Just because you have a thought, it doesn't mean like you have to act on it. It doesn't mean you have to like turn that into action in the world. That would be the biggest thing. And like, you know, your thoughts are like subconscious. It's your brain trying to protect you. It's your body trying to protect you. It's your things people have said to you in the past that you're beating yourself up about, and that, right? So something profound to think about. Yeah, just treat yourself as a friend, right? Like if you had a friend with your problems and you or your issues going on, right, and you came to them and talked to them, how would a friend talk to you, and how would you actually receive that without telling them to F off, right? So how would you take that kind of you know, how would you help a friend with your problems if you were trying to solve it? You know, your friend comes to you with your problems and you like, you know, they're going through that. How are you going to advise them and help them? You're going to talk to them kindly. You're going to maybe make some suggestions and stuff, right? You're going to be kind. So talk to yourself in your head that same way. That would be my suggestion. Then, you know, you're not so self-critical and so self-doubting, right? Because it's like, you know, as you think you become, if you think you can't do anything, if you think things will never get any better, if you think, oh, why bother? Well, you know, you're going to act that out, right? So that's you are the filter of your thoughts. Yeah, your thoughts are not who you are. You don't have to action at all. That voice of self-doubt in your head is not you. It's just a little, yeah. So chase your dreams, chase whatever it is you want to pursue, right? That's what I'm all about here. Mind over matter, that's it. But yeah, I think it really helps as like somebody asked for a profound thing, and I think that really helps you reframe your mind, and just like those little reframes. It doesn't have to be complex and like really deep. It's just these different ways of looking at things. It's all about how you frame it up and how you want to view it, right? View the world through positive lens, not a negative lens. That's what I'm all about here, right? And it's, yeah, my channel's all about like what's within your control, like, right? So I could look at the war stuff all I want and politics and what's happening today and whatever, but at the end of it, the only thing that's actually going to affect me is going to affect me, like the fuel price or whatever, right? So if fuel prices are high, I'm not going to go and bitch on Facebook about fuel prices or complain. I'm going to go, fuel prices are high, I need to make more money. Okay, I need to put my time at, okay, maybe I need to get a bit more money somewhere. Maybe I need to sell something, right? Maybe I need to improve it. Because otherwise you're putting your time at something, there's no return on your investment of your time. So that's what I try and do, right? Like there's relaxation time, watch a movie, have some fun, like do whatever, play video games, I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you like. But it's just, when it comes to this kind of stuff, you know, you want to have some kind of prudence, right? All in divine order. Yeah, divine order and divine timing. Yeah, there's a time and a season for everything. And that's the thing, is I think of the channel the same way, right? I'm not really attached to the outcomes of the channel. I'm pretty detached from it, and the whole idea is just to try and yeah, try and help people as I can, and the people who like what I do will subscribe and like and that, and like that's been pretty evident. We hit 400 subs today. I've been live like 6 weeks, so usually it's like 10, 15, 10 to 20 subs a day would be like a normal one. So yeah, we're getting a great group of people, and everybody's sort of aimed in that right direction, right? Unlike most channels, like, I just kick the trolls straight out the door and stuff. I just don't bother. Like, as much as they could help the algorithm and help grow my channel, I'm not going to ruin it for my audience. So I want to make it just like a chill place to come to where, yeah, we just keep things positive, and yeah, as long as you're moving in the right direction in life, right? Whatever you're into is what you're into, right? I want to, I don't know, chase your dreams, chase those things you were into as a kid, as a teenager, that you've become an adult, you're working, you're stressed, and you never get out and do the stuff you actually was your calling when you were younger, and you always want to do these hobbies and stuff. I would suggest, lean into that. Be you. Remember to have a life, right? That's what I'm all about. Seb, how you going, Seb? Yep. Alright guys, I'm going to head off here for now. I've done another nearly 2 hours here. We pulled a gearbox off and stuff, just progressing things. I'm going to give this guy a call to see if he wants to come get this engine today, because he seemed to be in a pretty big hurry for it. He's got a customer car waiting. The customer needs their car. It's a fuel crisis and that, so I'll get on with that. But yeah, he was saying, the mechanic was saying to me, he said he was fully booked out for the whole of this week, and no, he said for a week ago he was booked out for the next 2 weeks, and everybody has cancelled every job except 2 jobs because nobody can afford to fix their car now. So the mechanic is just sitting there like with 1 car to fix, and he's just got the engine off me. So I'll make sure I get him sorted and get things on track, right, so he can get the ball rolling and he can get on with his life and his day. Alright, well, thank you very much, guys. I'll be back maybe a bit later tonight or tomorrow, whatever. Just go to my channel and just hit the bell icon, make sure all notifications are on, then you'll know when I'm live. You'll get sent a notification. Cool. Thank you very much, guys. Another great stream. I hit 400 subs today. It's been fantastic. I've sold the motor from the parts co. Everything's kind of just piece by piece. That's what I talk about, guys. It's that brick by brick, that little bit here or there. So, like, if you can't be asked cleaning your room or something, go, hey, I'll put 10 minutes at it. My way of cleaning my room was take all my clothes and everything, pile them on the bed, and then just clean the floor. Right? Take everything, put everything on your bed except the floor, and then vacuum the floor and clean it. Then just shuffle some things away. Put some music on, man. Because you're creating a cleaner environment around you means you wake up the next day, and if you feel a bit shit, you go, well, hey, like, I always forget I've done a big cleanup. I wake up, I'm like, oh, wow, like, and it sort of brightens you up a little, right? Just little things like that. It sort of gives you a feeling of being better, feeling better about yourself, Take care of yourself a bit better. Alright, thank you very much, guys. Have a good one, and yeah, I'll see you later on. Peace. Oh, I'm getting a bit sore. Oh, my